One book, one idea. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, and one of the most interesting ideas in the book is that the limits we believe in are often far smaller than the limits we're actually capable of reaching. Before reading it, I mostly knew Goggins as someone with an almost unbelievable reputation for mental toughness, but I didn't really know the story behind it. The book starts with his childhood, where he grew up surrounded by abuse, fear, and constant hardship. He struggled with his weight, doubted himself, and seemed destined to become another statistic. Instead, he completely transformed his life through relentless discipline, eventually becoming a Navy SEAL, an endurance athlete, and someone known for pushing far beyond what most people think is possible. What made this book interesting to me wasn't just the incredible accomplishments, but the mindset behind them. Throughout the book, Goggins shares the lessons he learned from constantly challenging himself and explains why real growth usually begins where comfort ends. At the same time, I found myself having mixed feelings. The first part of his journey was incredibly inspiring because it showed that your past doesn't have to define your future. But as the book went on, I sometimes wondered whether constantly pushing yourself to the absolute extreme is always the healthiest approach. There were moments where it felt like he was proving something to himself at any cost, even when the physical consequences seemed severe. That made me realize the book offers two different lessons depending on how you read it. One is that extraordinary discipline can help you accomplish things that once felt impossible. The other is that resilience doesn't always mean choosing the hardest path just because it's there. I also listened to parts of the audiobook where the conversations between the narrator and Goggins added extra context. Although I personally felt some of those sections became repetitive after a while. Overall, I'd give this book a solid 4 out of 5 stars. It challenged the way I think about discipline, pain, and personal growth, but it also reminded me that true strength isn't just about enduring more. It's about knowing when persistence makes you stronger and when wisdom should take the lead.